loving man here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the Upper Mississippi River Valley. Since last episode finished planting the sunflowers over on field 47, so that field is done. And then I figured this episode we're probably going to plant at least one field of oats here. I'm really not sure which one. I don't know, like 48 or something like that, I guess maybe. Like I said, really haven't decided what field. Doesn't really particularly matter here, I guess. So we'll probably go 48 there. We'll keep 47, 48 kind of our odd fields. And we'll do 43, 45, 44, and 27, 28 will be our corn fields. And then, of course, 7-2, once the winter wheat is done, then we'll get some double crop soybeans planted here as well. So no soybeans initially planted. And we'll, like I said, we'll plant the soybeans once the wheat is off. And actually, I guess the oats too, if I remember correctly. We can plant soybeans after the oats as well. So anyway, speaking of which, let's grab our planter here. I think it is over here, right? Ah, there it is. There it is. I suppose we could use a smaller rig for this yet as well. If you're maybe new to the series, Evan, I actually do have two drills here. I still have the old John Deere one in here yet as well. That actually might be a little bit better suited for like field 48, but come on, where's the fun in that? I mean, let's put the big drill on this, right? Why not, right? Might regret this. Might want actually the small drill, but also I'm not sure, why are you so far back? I'm betting I had him parked up in here one time at one point, but whatever. I don't know why he's way back here. Let's see. Oh, looks like we're actually looking pretty good on seed here yet. I would think we'd have enough seed here in the drill to plant field 48 with oats. In fact, usually the amount of seed that we carry on this setup is actually enough to almost plant some of the larger fields we have as well. You know, like one fill up and we can plant the entirety of a large field. Still gotta say, this is definitely a good looking setup here if you ask me. I have one John Deere 9RX 640. Again, this is the John Deere P576 hoe. Is it a whole drill, whole planter, or seeder? Whole seeder, I'm not sure exactly what they consider that again. And then, of course, we have the C850 cart, and then the is it PL5510 or something like that. Let's see. Hey, you actually got that right, 5510. Okay, yep, cool. 5510 liquid cart on the back here. All available on the official Farming Simulator mod hub, by the way. So for those of you wondering where this equipment came from, that would be where. And before I forget, let's switch this over here. Oats. Try not to crash into any more stuff on our way to the field here, too. That would probably be ideal. Oh, that's right. You know what? I just realized that one. I forgot. I was going to run some discs across this here. You know what? We're just going to plant this field here this time. Just because we're already into the episode here. I don't know why there's no weeds on the headline here. That's kind of weird. Don't know what's up with that one. Let's see once here. What is going on here? Yeah, that's really weird on it, because like you can almost see. I'm guessing this is probably from like Courseplay or something like this, where it looks like Courseplay. You can see like the direction Courseplay was running, but then like it got to like the middle portion of the field and that's weird. I mean, that is just weird. I don't know what's up with that. No idea. Why there's weeds on some portion of the field, but not all of it? Strange. Strange things happening there, everyone. I don't know. I think if we drive on this, it actually gets rid of the weeds too, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Indeed, it does. Pretty much gets rid of all of them too, because, yeah, we got a lot of wheels and tracks on this particular unit here. Actually, the only thing that doesn't really actually have tracks on it is the planter itself. The planter is actually all tires. Oh, and I guess technically the liquid cart has tires on the front yet too, doesn't it? Yep. Tires has those, or the liquid cart has those big tires up front, kind of a tricycle type setup here. But tracks on the back, tracks on the seed cart, I guess. And then, yeah, again, tires on this planter or seeder here as well. The way the game categorizes its seeders and planters, Evan. Seeders can plant like your grains, so your wheat, barley, oats. Can also do soybeans, stuff like that. The planters are for row crops, so sunflowers, corn, also soybeans, potatoes. Actually, no, not really potatoes, but potatoes take a dedicated planter. Sugar beets, that'd be the one I would probably be thinking of there. when it comes to row crops. Oh, I gotta say, a lot of moving stuff on this one, right? I'm like, wow, this is definitely one nicely done piece of equipment here, I think. Not to say, again, I mean, this was done by custom modding. You can definitely find some issues. Like if you go look over here, you can see, yep, that's not too. Come on, go away. That's not quite in the right spot there, but just a little minor picky stuff, right? Oh, it's not in the right spot either. Yeah, hydraulics. No fun, in my opinion, getting all those animations to work right. Nope, not my idea of a good time. Anyway, before I start this, though, and like I said, I keep forgetting, I do want to run a high-speed disc across some of this here. In fact, I think we've got some equipment hooked up to them already. Well, at least we got one anyway. The other John Deere 9RX 640 is on one of the discs. Let's bring you out to field 45. Then we'll start with that field. Then it also looks like 27, 28 needed as well. Don't remember. I know I plowed a couple fields. I don't know if I ran a cultivator across any of those fields here or not. We'll check that here maybe as well. Just make sure all our fields here are ready to be planted. Okay, yep, there's my answer. And I can see from right there, that field is still in the plowed state yet. So that means I need to run some diskage across those fields as well. And I'm sure it's the same across all the fields I've plowed. Oh, I will have to say, everyone, if you remember when we first started this series, and for quite a while into the series, everyone, we had stones turned on. Oh, it sure is nice having that stupidity turned off. I mean, such a refresher here this time around, not having to deal with that nonsense. Yeah, again, if you're maybe new to Farming Simulator, just do yourself a favor and turn that stupidity off, everyone. Giants, in my opinion, and I think a lot of you folks would agree with me on this one here, did not do a good job with the stones here in this game. I mean, that was definitely one of the biggest flops in the game here, if you ask me, with stones. That, yeah, I don't know what Giants was thinking when they did the stones on that one, everyone, but, well, actually, I think we can answer that question. They weren't thinking. Definitely were not thinking. Okay, multiple tools. One, probably should bump that headland count up. Make that 3 headlands. First waypoint, drive the course. At least for the articulated tractors here, their turning radius isn't quite as bad as a certain other brand of tractor we have on the farm. So 3 headlands should be sufficient, I would think. Okay, I probably could get another disc going if I wanted to have one. Again, 27, 28 looks like I need it. Actually, technically all the fields that are not planted at this point, I think you need it, because 44, 43 are plowed and probably need to be disked. Again, everyone, as I've said before, as far as the game is concerned, you don't necessarily have to, but just for the sake of being a little bit realistic here, we are going to. Yeah, what is, I still don't get what's up with the weeds on this field, everyone. Turn that, yep. Don't know. That is just bizarre. Just bizarre. Be one thing, Evan, like if maybe it was just the headlands, then you could say, well, for some reason the headlands, maybe I used a different piece of equipment or something, but no. It's not just the headlands on this field. And like I said, you can definitely see that whatever I was using for this, I don't know if that is from the mulcher or what, but you can see what direction he was running in the up and down rows, and like, what in the world? I don't know. Anyway, probably never will know. We'll just turn this on and start planting, I guess. And planting the oats here with the John Deere 9RX 640. Hard to even zoom out far enough on this planter setup to see all the equipment here. See how good of a job of doing the corners here. Looks like this field was planted with coarse by last time around, I'm guessing. Just looking at the missing spot in the corner there and the width of the previous planter here. Looks like I'm running about the same width there. Now, mind you, I've got just a little bit more overlap along the edge here. Yeah, if you look there, yep, there's about a whole section worth of overlap. And put that over there, yep, the same width. So, looks like I planted this entire field, of course, by last year. We'll see if we can do a little bit better job here. I wasn't real happy with that corner, but I guess it turned out right. And, of course, I didn't exactly pick a nice square field for this either, did I? Kind of one of the reasons I planted the other field here last episode. That is, well, with the exception of maybe the large field we have, 27, 28, is probably one of the square fields we have over there. Or at least, let's put it this way, it does line up nicely with that GPS. It does have a couple jogs over in this part here, but, once you get past those, Evan, like I said, GPS does a real nice job on that field. And if I might point out, I mean, oh, yeah, okay, shows it needs to be rolled. If we can get to the, the growing screen there, I don't see a missing spot, do you? I think there actually is over here in this corner, if I remember correctly, but we'll just pretend that that's not there. It's along the edge anyway. I don't think there's anything out in the middle of the field that I recall. Anyone else in my audience here that is very OCD with their fields and no missing spots? I feel sorry for you if you're watching my channel, because I'm not necessarily always the most OCD about that. Sometimes I am, everyone, but other times, like, nah, missing spot. Oh, well. Drives my field quality manager absolutely nuts. Oh, I think the tractor, she's pulling a little hard, Evan. She's pulling a little hard here. Might need a little bit bigger tractor yet. We might need that that case 715. I'm just going to make a guess, Evan, that that case quad track 715 is probably going to be somewhat of a popular tractor for farmers pulling big planting setups like this. Especially if you're pulling on hills and stuff. The current tractors we have that are available are probably pretty good at pulling on flat ground with the larger drills like this. But when you start getting hills and stuff, everyone, like I said, I'm betting this is going to be a popular tractor. And when I say this, not the John Deere here, unfortunately, but the Case Quad Track 715 there is probably going to be a popular tractor for those that are planting with the larger drills, especially on hilly ground like that. And for those who are wondering, by the way, don't worry, John Deere supposedly has some larger tractors in the works as well. I know I've seen some leaked photos of them. We'll have to see once how large John Deere's larger tractor will be. So far, I would say Case Quad Track, at least in the horsepower realm, has set the bar high in some ways anyway. Going all the way from their current highest tractor, 620 horsepower, all the way up to 715, almost 100 horsepower boost, right? John Deere currently sitting at the John Deere 640 here, 640 horsepower. So, again, not quite 100 horsepower boost, but almost, right? Oh, I think once we get to this edge, I'll probably set GPS up. We'll at least have a GPS line off of this edge here. Once we get probably at least one more headland done, then we can start going up and down the field here. And again, shouldn't take too long to plant this field here with this drill here, everyone. Don't know if we'll quite finish it here in the episode or not. We'll see once, but you know, if we hit this hard, I would almost think we could, but not sure. Okay, just in the aim of keeping this straight, I mean, I'll leave that overlap where it's at. And just a reminder here, everyone, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, make sure you turn on your notifications. You get notified of the latest, greatest Upper Mississippi River episode going live. Okay, let's just run down to the corner here. We'll start back from the corner here again, rather than trying to overlap at that spot there. Probably should have just started from this corner in the first place. Although, making the turn from there, actually, we probably could have made that turn. Probably could have, actually. Oh well, too late now. Oh, look at that overlap there, huh? Doesn't that just look good, that one? Getting that one almost perfect. Yeah, we probably won't quite stay that way the entire way, though. Wow, look at that. Who planted that? Nice and straight row there, too. My goodness. I don't know who planted that, but that is quite surprising. Wow, that turn we had before, we got like a perfect 90 in that corner there almost. Oh boy, we're going to miss a little bit. Oops. Too busy looking at that nice corner there and not paying attention to where we were going. Hard to get good help nowadays, Evan. Hard to get good help. Oh well. If I line this up right here, I might be able to get this little missing section. Be careful, don't miss anything in this corner here now. Oh, come on, tractor, you can pull it. A lot of weight here, by the way, of course, Evan. And if you think about it, Evan, we have the C850 cart here, so that's 850 bushels in that cart. So whatever 850 bushels of seed weigh, that's going to be a lot of weight there, Evan. Plus, we have the liquid cart in the back, and I'm not sure how much that liquid cart holds. Well, it's got 3,000 gallons in it at the moment, 50%, so it's, what, like 3,750 or something, so 3,750 gallons of liquid fertilizer, whatever the weight of that, plus, what else we got, yeah, 850 bushels of seed, plus we got, you know, the weight of the equipment itself. I wouldn't, you know, this cart, I'm sure in the back, the liquid cart is not light, however much that cart weighs empty, plus however much this cart, the seed cart, weighs empty. Also not light, I'm sure. Plus, you got the weight of the drill. I'm betting this equipment, Evan, probably outweighs this tractor. What do you think? 3 to 1? 4 to 1? I don't know. What do you think, folks? I could probably take the time to go figure out the math if I wanted to, but I don't know. Maybe folks in the comments can maybe help me out with that math there, too. Let me know. How much do you think this setup weighs, Evan? Not counting the tractor. The tractor is probably... well, actually, no, we do have a full rack of weights up front, so we might be getting that, what, 65 to 70,000 pounds there, right? With the weights. That'd be my guess. I could be wrong. Again, if I'm wrong, you folks can let me know in the comments there, but I'm just guessing this tractor is probably somewhere in that 65,000, maybe 70,000 pounds. And like I said, we're probably, I'm guessing like a 3 to 1 here on the weight. Be my guess. So yeah, if you folks are doing the math on that one, roughly 65,000 pounds on the tractor, factor of 3, we're looking at, just shy of what, 200,000 pounds between the liquid cart, the dry cart, seed cart, and the drill. Probably somewhere in there if I had to guess. 250,000 pounds total between all this. Probably not too far off. Good reason to have some tracks there, right? Just to spread that weight out. It's always kind of interesting when they do the calculations for like tracks here and stuff. I wonder like how much weight is being distributed like per square inch or per square foot. With I think they usually always go like per square inch, right? Seems like that's usually how they like to measure this type of thing. How much weight per square inch? Or well, we got 5 pounds per square inch or something like that. Actually, I don't think it's even that much here with well, I'm not sure about this particular setup here. Maybe it is, but usually I like to keep that as low as possible. Just, again, with compaction and stuff like that. I will have to say, when, given the equipment nowadays, I don't think compaction is something you heard a whole lot about, maybe like 50 years ago or something like that. And I don't know if that's just because the equipment was small and you didn't have to worry about it, or farmers really didn't know that much about it. One of the two, probably. Probably the equipment there. When you're running a 5,000 pound tractor across the field as opposed to a 50,000 pound tractor or more. Yeah, there's just a little bit of a difference there, right? Okay, get this all lined up with GPS here, and should be good. Oh, what do we got? We got about 7-8 minutes left this episode. Do you folks think we can finish this? Oh, I don't think so, quite. I don't think so, unfortunately. We'll get as far as we can, though. We'll wrap it up and finish it up off camera. And then once we're done planting this oven, what I'm probably going to do is skip some time here. We will come back here next episode and probably start planting corn, I think. Or we might do a little high-speed discing, too. We'll see once here. Do a little field work just to break up our planting so we're not planting like how many episodes in a row. That sounds like kind of a good idea there to me. RC Win was saying, going to the comments here, by the way. RC Win was saying, if the corn dryer is a production, you should be able to upgrade it by looking at it in the menu. He also says, great video. Hey, thank you very much for that. That is a good question. Let's go check. I don't know if you can or not. I don't think I've actually looked at. Oh, there it is. There's our production screen. I don't see any way of upgrading it here. It is a grain dryer 2. No idea what that means. No idea. This stems from the question I was kind of asking here last episode. I went, like, is it possible to add more storage to that grain dryer? Obviously, I could put more bins down around it. Put a couple more extension bins around it. Don't know that those will necessarily do anything because it is a production and it's not really a silo system. I don't know. Kind of curious. Brian was saying that the Dagelman rollers are from North Dakota modding and mapping. Actually, what am I doing here? I was going to turn around and start going up and down the field here. Too busy reading comments here. Turn around a minute. Oh, so yeah. For those of you asking where the rollers came from, North Dakota modding and mapping. Facebook is also a good place to get mods too, by the way. Although a lot of the mods that are on Facebook you can also get through the official Farming Simulator mod hubs. So okay, there we go. Back to planting here. Let's see. Yeah, Matt was saying I have harvested sunflowers. They have highly flammable stuff to cut, and you have to blow off the combine when you get done at night. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. So, according to Matt here, sunflowers are highly flammable to harvest. Well, that doesn't sound good. For those of you who've seen, combines do have a tendency to burn up sometimes. You know, again, you just get the dry, especially when it's dry, right, Evan? You get the dry chaff and dust and stuff like that around some of the hot components on the combine, or, you know, bearing or something like that goes out, a gearbox, whatever, hot oil gets on something that shouldn't, and, yeah, something starts smoking, and next thing you know, you got fire. Let's see what's... Oh, actually, what can I turn? Yeah, I can turn around in this next one here. I was thinking I had to go all the way down to the other end, but nope, not quite. Not quite. We can turn around here. Just a little bit further here. Okay, that should be close enough. Like I said, again, I'm on a little bit of an odd-shaped field here, so maybe not the easiest of fields to plant with a planter like this. And again, smaller planter would probably have been more than sufficient, but where's the fun in that, right? Yep, where's the fun in that? Looks like we're making good progress on field 45 there, by the way. Still have 43, 44 to go yet, and also 27 and 28. Nathan was saying, great video. Like always, didn't you have livestock? We got pigs on here, if that's what you're asking. So yeah, we do have pigs. Let's see, how are the pigs doing? Like they're doing, I guess. Actually, we got quite a bit of food. Got quite a bit of slurry here as well. Health is looking good. Puberty, so they got a little bit before they are going to reproduce here yet, but... Hayden Taylor was asking, I've my open container set to N, but when I put an 8R or 8RX on my planter, I press the N, it opens the back windows on my tractor. Any suggestions to fix it? I have the planter selected as well. I don't know if there's a way of fixing that or not. Maybe you folks can help me in the comments. I mean, you could change the key binding, I suppose. That might be one way to fix it. Change it to something else. But, yeah, that's because, what? The J and N, K and M are also controls for, like, loaders and stuff like that. Opening back windows. I don't know if this particular tractor has any of that stuff or not. Let me switch to the tractor here. Now, this particular... Oh, wait, no, never mind, it does. Okay, but this tractor, it does have it. But it has it on both mouths. That's probably the correct way, a little bit better way of doing it anyway. That way your N keys for opening and... Oh, oops. Okay, even though I didn't have the back selected, it still did it, didn't it? Okay, let's put that away. We don't need that, don't need that out. Okay, you folks can see what happens. I mean, kind of the same thing just happened to me there, right? So even though I had the tractor selected, now mind you, this particular tractor apparently doesn't work on that. It has it set up probably a little bit better there, so you have to actually do both of them, open the door. But yeah, if they were to change that so it just was one of them, yeah, then your pipe there would slide out at the same time. Anyway, I'm looking at the time here. It is time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.